airport Nepo baby, which makes me extremely qualified to tell you what you actually need in your airport personal bag. Let me explain. I'm basically a seasoned veteran when it comes to airlines and travel and basically being an iconic jet-setting queen. My dad works for an airline and has since I was super little, so growing up I was blessed to be able to go to like the randomest places. It was just always something that I was doing when I was younger in my summers when school was out. My dad always made it a point to take me somewhere super crazy, super bucket list worthy, and we've been to Russia and Asia, Japan, Greece. I mean, you name it, I probably have been there. And there's still a whole world that I'm so excited to yet discover. But actually, last time I checked, I think I've been to over 20 countries, but maybe I'm wrong. So if someone clocks me, like, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway, basically, I think the personal bag is truly an art form. This is a really highly curated what's in my bag because I don't like junk. I think the worst part of being at an airport is rummaging through all your personal items, trying to find something that you literally had in your hand 2 seconds ago, whether it's your passport or your AirPods. Oh, we're not trying to have like a Mary Poppins bag, okay? Everything has a place and I know where everything is. That's why I got the everywhere bag from Away, because I used to have like bigger bags from like Away and Dagdover, is that how you say it? But the thing is that the bigger bags allow for more junk. So I literally challenged myself to get a smaller, more petite bag that's going to literally fit easily with ease below the seat in front of me. I'm going to have to, again, be intentional with what's going to be put inside, and it really has helped me become more minimalist in what I bring, because again, smaller space, you're like, okay, do I really need this or do I not? I'm an Away girl through and through. This is not an ad, by the way, but like I love it because of their like lifetime guarantee, and that's the whole reason why I've bought like so many different suitcases from them. And I finally got to put that guarantee to the test because one summer ago, my big bag cracked really badly, and I emailed their customer service, and literally in 3 days, I had a new one right to my door. So literally I am living proof that that policy and warranty is in fact iconic, slays, and is real. You know, sometimes you just don't know. So anyway, that's why I opted for an Away. And I'm done yapping. Let's just get into my beautiful little personal airport bag. Okay, this is her. I absolutely adore this salt white color. I put a little bag charm on it from Girlfriend material. It makes me so happy. And I also have a hair clip from MEJ. This one actually just dropped, and I love how it matches the salt white color of this, because sometimes you get overstimulated at the airport and you need like your hair out of your face like immediately, and all of a sudden you're sweating and you're looking for your passport, blah, 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 blah. So that's why that's there. Oh my gosh, I literally forgot to mention, the reason why I'm doing this video is because in 30 minutes I shall be on my way to JFK to go to Paris for Fashion Week, which is why my hair is recently curl routined. If you haven't watched my curl routine, go watch it right now. I have it on the Chan. Enough of the outside aesthetics and my random tangent. Let's get into the contents of the bag. So first and foremost, I love this little sneaky pocket because the only thing I'm going to hold here is my passport. This is also a holder from Away. It's pink, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. I have my passport right here. And in these random pockets on the side, I have some cash and other important documents that I may need in here. So she's a little skinny pocket, really only need her for one thing. Easy access for when I'm being asked of my documentation. And then on this side, we kind of have like a little tech zipper, and this is where I keep my laptop and other things. So let's get into this. This is a laptop case from Baggu. I love it so much because Miffy is on it, and if you can't tell, I literally have Miffy behind me. I have another Miffy right there. I'm a Miffy girl through and through at the end of the day, and I love her. So of course I have my laptop. How could I not have to bring her to everything? Need to do my admin work, need to edit, especially while I'm, you know, about to embark on essentially a content trip in Paris for Fashion Week. I love editing on here. I mean, this goes without saying, I need my laptop. Next, we have my Kindle. I've recently become a Kindle girl for 2 reasons. Situations like these where I'm traveling and I don't want to carry a big, huge book with me. And number 2, to be more minimalist in my own apartment. I'll only buy a book if the cover is really gorgeous, or if I've read it on my Kindle and I feel like it's a story that's very special to me, I will buy the physical book. For my book club book this month, I am Kindling it, which I do for most things. So of course, we brought her along, as well as the reading light, because my flights are going to be red eyes for the most part. Also, if I'm traveling with someone else, in this case it's with Chase, and she might be having an early night, who knows, like the lights are going to be dim in the hotel room, I have my little reading light to make sure that I don't disrupt anything. And of course, my travel journal. I recently bought this when I was with Chase in Florence, and I love how small and petite it is because, you know, again, we don't want to be taking more space than we need to with our bags and things like that. And I love how this can also fit into purses. And something that I'm going to do this trip is junk journal, like all my receipts and stuff like that. So I also brought some tape so I can easily stick all those memories in as they come. So that's basically everything that's in my Miffy pouch. And I love how the Miffy pouch doesn't only fit the laptop, but these other things as well. Miffy pouch Slade. Let's put her back in. The moment that everyone's been waiting for, I know, is the big pocket. This is what it looks like from above. I'm going to take you through everything that's in here. The contents of what's in here will change from trip to trip. This is a little bit more packed than I normally love to go for because it's a red-eye flight, and I do want to make sure that I'm still hitting my skincare routines and all my other beauty routines before I land to Paris, because I'm trying to land and go. Like, we're starting our day, no time to waste. So I gotta make sure I'm not looking crusty dusty and I'm feeling my absolute best. So with that, let's discover what's in here. First things first, we have my toiletry case. This one is from Rare Beauty. I just recently got this in a PR package with a bunch of other like minis of their body care, which I'm like, perfect. This came at the perfect time. I'm so blessed. Thank you so much, Rare Beauty. Anyway, in here we have all the things that I need to essentially beautify myself before going to sleep and upon landing. We have all my oral care. Ooh, this one is really important to me. It's my skincare stripped down. We have my micellar water with my reusable towelette and my Embryolisse face cream. This face cream does so much. I know it sounds sketch, but it's literally multifunctional. It says it's a moisturizing cream, makeup base, moisturizing mask, and makeup remover milk. That's insane. I've been using this moisturizer for like 6+ years. Most times when I go onto set to like model for something, the makeup artist is using this. Like, if you know, you know, this is a cult classic, and I'm excited to stock up on these on the French pharmacies because it is French and that is where I stock up each year. I mean, I could buy them on Amazon, but I'd rather go and get it a little cheaper in person. Some body cream from Rare Beauty came with this PR package. Of course, deodorant. You know what's super necessary here? Always need a facial spray because of how dry the, what's it called? Because of how dry the airport or the airplane air is. Like, oh, I'm spooked about it. I'm spooked about it. And then we have these 2 patches. We have detox patches. These just help with bloating. It's from a brand called Detox here in New York. They do lymphatic drainage massages. I'm not quite sure if these work, but hopefully it's a placebo effect that I feel less bloated if I use these on the plane ride there and back. So that's why I already have one out, because I have it on the left upper thigh right now. And then I also have my mouth tape. Ooh, I've been known to snore when my sleeping conditions are less than ideal, which is most of the time when I travel. Like, when I am so horribly tired, like, that's when I'm snoring. And I've been told by Chase multiple times when we go to Europe, bro, like, you were snoring last night. And I'm like, oh, that's not mouth tape. It is. That is what's in my mini toiletry bag. Okay, let's keep on going. This goes without saying. I literally just tossed in this Let Me Sleep melatonin gummies. They actually sell like flat packets with like 5 servings. I would have loved to opt for that, but I couldn't find any at the store, so I got the full thing and just put her in there. Nothing else to say there. Since my flight leaves at 5:30 and we land in Paris at like 6 a.m., it's a must. This pouch, this is my Jellycat pouch. I got it at a Jellycat event, which is like my dream date. Cute. This Jellycat pouch has my essentials. I'll go in. This is my essential pouch. So first and foremost, my rosary. Goes without saying. Routines are still in check, including my spiritual ones. So I got my rosary there. I have a scrunchie. How I preserve my hair when it dries in the plane is in the pineapple method. If you don't know what that is, I'll link a video down below of how I do it and how I preserve my hair overnight. So that's why I have that. Okay guys, I couldn't find my cutesy little sleep mask. I lost it. And so while I went to like buy my last minute stuff, this was the only one I can find. Guys, you know I'm an aesthetic girly. Like, what is this? I'm so spooked. But you know what? At the end of the day, I have to put myself first and put blocking out the light first, and this will help me do it. So thank you. I'm so blessed to have found something. This is from CVS. You know, that's in my essentials bag. Of course, another Miffy motif. My AirPods case. Ayy. We have my anxiety meds. LOL. My wallet. Gum. Girl, after that red eye, straight in. I'm not trying to have morning breath. And then the other thing I do when I wake up after a long red eye is brush my brows with this Rare Beauty eyebrow gel and moisturize the lips. This is just the Sephora Nourishing and Repair Lip Sleeping Mask. And finally, I also put on a little bit of blush. This one is cute and compact from the brand Fluff, I believe. And just in case I get a little messy, an instant stain remover. A little bit random, but some of my essentials. All right, let's put that all back in. This pouch just makes me so happy. Something else I kind of just have thrown in there, not in any pouch, are my little Miu Miu glasses. They're not prescription, but when I do get a prescription, I will be putting them in these, but I have them in here just for now in case I want to look like an intellectual at the airport or I have a crush and want to be perceived with these at the airport. Something else that we also have snuck in here is this tripod. I love this tripod because it's so travel friendly and skinty. I'm gonna link it down below. Changed my life. I used to have like the clunkiest like tripods that were so hard to adjust. Like this is just like thank you so much. This last pouch is my tech pouch. Of course, content trip, influencer, we needs all the stuff. We have a computer charger. Oh girl, if there's one thing about me, my toxic trait is that I will leave the house with like 20% and all my friends hate me for it, but I love them to death for being so patient with me. So I have two portable chargers, one that like attaches to the back of the phone, one that uses a cable. I have my Canon G7X for the nighttime pictures. Of course, we have the adapters. Oh my God, I almost forgot these and I'm like, we don't want to do that though. We don't want to have that. Ooh, okay, I have my SSD card. So if my storage, I pray to God it doesn't, gets full, I can just literally at night put all the content that I've taken or old content onto this and free up storage. Or in case I just need to access something old or whatever it may be, I can do that from here. My dongle, that's what I call it. I don't know if this is actually what it's called, but when I want to move footage from this camera straight to my computer or straight to my iPhone, I can do it with this. This is like the content creator tool. My handheld ring light for nighttime. Oh my gosh, and finally, my DJI camera. This I use for vlogging. This one I use for nighttime flash photos. I don't use for vlogging anymore because I don't love the quality. It's not 4K, so I guess I'm a little bit of a diva and I want my girlies to see me in 4K. I want them to have the most pleasant, magical experience while being on my YouTube channel. So that's why I switched over to this. I love her so much. There's a little screen right here where you can see yourself. It's a wide angle, so you get everything. You can have two people talking at the same time with extra room, you know, while you're facing the camera to you. You can even take this off and just have this. This is a portable charger that, you know, just extends the battery life while you're out and about. But without this, look how small that is, that you can fit in your purse and do whatever. So this, I feel like, is the ultimate vlogging tool while you're traveling about, and the quality is beautiful chef's kiss. Colors are beautiful chef's kiss. Some recent vlogs that I used this on was the 48 hours without social media. digital detox vlog and my New York Fashion Week vlog. So if you kind of want to see that footage in action, that's what it looks like. And I will be vlogging a couple of days in Paris Fashion Week for you guys, so that's something that you absolutely have to look forward to. But that's kind of like my tech essentials when I travel. And of course, we'll have the list of those things that you guys can pack along with me if that's your vibe right now. This is what this pocket is looking like, currently emptied out with everything that we've just talked about. But I have some stuff in these small little pockets that I want to go through with you before ending the video. So of course we gotta have snackaroonies, just in case we're in a pickle and we're super freaking hungry. I have these Promix Nutrition protein puff bars in vanilla and chocolate chip. I love this brand. They're so freaking yummy. I haven't had the vanilla yet, but I've had the chocolate chip and the strawberry, and they are delish. And I also have some tea bags, just in case, you know, you never know. Ooh, guys, this is not just a eye patch, it's the eye patch. It is the only eye patch that when I take off, I see the iconic results that I've just been given. So of course we have two, one for the first flight, one for the second flight, or maybe a mid-trip pick-me-up. I genuinely, like, I use other eye patches and I always end up comparing it to this one. These are amazing. This is the Rare Beauty Fine Comfort Hydrating Under Eye Patches. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So of course we need to do that. Also in this pouch is this mini little pouch from Park. And in here, I have my bobby pins, baby scrunchie, some ponytails, and some baby elastics. And finally, of course, I literally have a selfie with this in the middle of the airplane. I gotta protect the curls. This goes without saying. This is my silk bonnet. I do get a bunch of stares of like crazy person while I'm in there, but I'm like, you know what? For me, it's more important to protect this wash day than your opinion, sir, sitting next to me. And yeah, there's nothing like a wash day that can last the entirety of the trip. And since this trip is 5 days, it's on the shorter side this fashion week for us. Controversial opinion, I'm not trying to wash my hair. So very much necessary and very much needed. So that is everything in my little away travel tote. I hope you guys found this interesting. I don't know, I kind of love looking at what people have in their bags because I feel like it's such a look into their minds and how they kind of just like function for different ordinary everyday things. And maybe that's just silly, but I just love romanticizing little things like that. And I feel like what's in my bag, I said this in my last what's in my bag video, but what's in my bag is so OG. It reminds me of like old YouTube and like kind of like that comfort period. So I adore doing these. I love my little away bag. I hope you loved all the little fun stuff. I'll have everything linked below that I've talked about just in case you're interested in matching with me. But wherever you're off to or hope to be off to in the future, I hope safe travels for you. And yeah, nothing else but good vibes and fun new memories to romanticize. Oh, I'm so excited. I will see you at the Paris Fashion Week content and vlogs and all the fun stuff. I love you guys. Te quiero mucho. And I'll see you in the next one.